Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, fucking right. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. What's up, yo? Who's ever in the building, salute. Things are starting to look up. Maybe just things are looking up. Yepers. I just need a little bit of a boost. Not much. I just need a little bit of a boost from someone out there. And no, I don't want my mom to help because my mom has suggested that she would help me, but I don't want her to help me. She's helped me enough throughout my life. And I know she has enough on her plate. I am now a DoorDasher. I just set my account up to do DoorDashing. I want to get my YouTube. I want to get that all set up to where I'm good on YouTube. And I want to DoorDash. But the thing is, I need 2 phones. I need to use this for live streaming. And then I need another phone so I can look at my orders. That's the only problem I have. I need another phone with minutes so I can track my orders on that phone, and then I can use this phone that I'm on to live stream. That's the only downfall. If worst comes to worst, I'll just use this for my orders, and I won't live stream until I get my first check or until I get a couple tips. Hopefully I get a couple tips, then maybe I can do it myself. But if you're willing to help, there's my info on the screen. If you're willing to help, that is my Cash App. If not, like I said, it's cool. I'll find a way. I'll do it. I'm always digging myself out the hole. It takes time, but eventually I'll get there. Like I said before, I'm tired of living on low income. I'm just tired of it. I want to do better for myself, and I want to bring you guys better content. Even though it's delivery, even though I might be DoorDashing, so what? At least I'm out there showing you guys that I am capable of doing something. At least I'm out there doing something to make extra money, to help, myself. Hey, Ryan, salute. How you doing, bud? But yeah, other than that, things are finally starting to look up. Because I tell you what, when you're on low income and you don't have money coming in, like, it stresses you out. Like when you can't do certain things because you don't have the funds to do certain things, it does stress yourself out. It does it puts a lot of stress on your body. It puts a lot of stress on your mind, and then you get depressed, and then you start raging and bitching and carrying on and shit like that. And nah, I'm the type of person that's relaxed. But if something overwhelms me, yes, I do get stressed out, and like I said, I rage. Do you want to hear something funny? Sure, let's hear it. Let's hear it, Ryan. But yeah, proud of myself for trying to get things accomplished going well in my life, That I am proud of. And like I said, I'm hoping that things are starting to look up, and it looks like it is. So we'll see. Like I said, my mom already said that she would help, but I don't want her to help because like I said, she's helped me enough throughout my life. And I know she has a burden on her plate and a lot of bills on her end, just like anybody else. I know everybody else has bills and burdens and might be hard up for money and this and that. I understand. So, I just got to be patient, and maybe the right person out there will watch this video and say, hey, let me help this guy out. Maybe not. Maybe people will watch this and say, oh, fuck you, suffer. Who knows? I was going to check my mailbox today, and then I said to myself, oh, yeah, mail does not come on Sunday. It happens. It happens, yo. It does happen. We lose track of days sometimes. Um, yeah, that is funny though. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna get ready. I know what am gonna do though. All right, sounds good, Snafu. You just worry about getting better and get yourself better, get healthy, and then we'll go from there. We gotta worry about our health at times, and yeah, that's the most important thing is take care of yourself first. And then once you feel better, yes, we will talk. I don't know if you heard the beginning, but I got set up for door dashing. Now I can start door dashing. But the my only downfall is I don't have two phones now. So I'm trying to figure out how I can do live stream on this phone and then do my orders on another phone. Because I want to, I'm stuck in a way because yes, I can DoorDash, but I can't live stream. That's the only problem. I need two devices. I'm just trying to figure that out on how to do that. And like I said, if worst comes to worst, I'll just use this phone to do my door dashing, and I'll just have to wait until I get money saved up. Then I can get another device. Then I can start doing live streams. So, it will work out. I just got to keep my head up. Get a free Obama phone. Yeah, exactly. Hey, it might be funny, but yeah, that's a route I could go too. But that will take a couple days for them to mail that. But hey, like I said, things will look up. It's already starting to look up. I just gotta keep my head above water and start thinking positive. Don't think negative. Just stay on the positive track. Some days it's hard, some days it's not. It's all in what you see it as. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know. Just a boring old weekend, cloudy, out again. It was a washout yesterday. That's why I did that live stream yesterday and called it washout. I forget what I called it, but I know some people are into just hearing rain and, it helps them sleep, it helps them relax. So that's why I did that. That's true, Ryan. That's true. Salute, honey. Good interview last night. Oh, that's another thing. I want to apologize to Ming. You know, I don't like it when people come in here and disrespect my chat. And towards the end of Ming's first live yesterday, I sort of maybe wrote something in his chat that might have been disrespectful. And my bad. I should have never did that. You know, that's your chat, that's your stream. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say besides that, besides my bad. You know, I won't want you coming in disrespecting my chat, so why should I go in there and disrespect your chat? You know? Yeah, no problem. And rest in peace to John John. That sucks. That's a bummer to hear. I mean, it's why is everybody passing away all of a sudden? That's wow, that's wild. Just like for me, I've had at least 4 people within this year that I know that passed away. I either grew up with them in town, know them personally, and now just like this, I hear John John passed away. Yeah, I didn't know him, but I've saw him on YouTube here. Kyle Busch, he's another one, passed away all of a sudden. What's with all these people passing away all of a sudden? It's crazy. Just like I said in my other lives, why this year, when it's cloudy out and when it's raining, why am I getting so depressed so much? When any other years, I never noticed it. But this year so far, I've noticed that when it gets cloudy and rainy, I get stressed out and I get depressed. But when it's sunny, I'm all enjoyable, ready to go, ready to get shit done. It's like they're spraying something in the atmosphere. I don't know if they're spraying something in the atmosphere to make people more depressed, but I see a lot more depression happening. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome, honey. They're not telling full optics. Who isn't telling full optics? The ones that are spraying chemtrails or what? Oh, about the Kyle Busch, yeah. Yeah. No, there's different stories about that. First he was hospitalized, then he died in then he was passed out in a simulator. Then there's a story about him passing out on the floor, coughing up blood. Yeah, things are weird about that situation. Things are real weird. Look at your community page. I will. I definitely will after this live. But yeah. And then you got Denny Hamlin last year with his family's homes burned, his father, and then him getting stripped from the championship, which he should have won the championship last year, but they stripped him from it. Yeah, a lot of crazy optics, a lot. I'm just not buying that whole thing of what they're saying about Kyle Busch. I'm not. And then what about that one guy that was up on Fox News, that body double or that mask that guy was using? That was crazy. A lot of wild optics. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Snafu. Weeks later, rest in peace. Well, they're not telling you about Kyle Busch won $18.5 million from insurance company. Boom. Weeks later. Oh wow. And he texted the CEO something about rule changes. And remember, last year when NASCAR ended, they had that whole 23XI case with that defamation case. And look who comes out on top, Michael Jordan. and his team, they come out on top. And then right before Kyle Busch passes away, he texts the CEO about some for rule change, and then he passes away. So yeah, there's a lot of crazy optics, and he was in WWE too for like for a show. Him and Joey Logano. Not really. I don't like stage racing. No, not really. They should have it the way they had it before, just regular racing, race through, just like they do a dirt track. That's the way they should do it. The stage racing, it messed it up. It messed the whole racing up for NASCAR. I don't like it. But yeah, it is crazy optics, that's for sure. But hey, I'm gonna get off here. I just wanted to tell you the news about things might be looking up for me. Um, like I said, if anybody's willing to help, there's my info. If not, it's cool. Like I said, I'll figure something out. Yep. Yep. Rebel Ellie. Hello. Who are you? Rebel Ellie. I saw that name somewhere. Oh, okay. I think I know who you are. I think I was subscribed to you years ago. Wow. Haven't seen you for a while, Rebel Ellie. I forget what your main page was back then. I know you always used to be called ELLE. You used to talk about politics a lot. You used to be on that Pete's guy, if I remember correctly, Pete the Patriot. Um, who else? Shit. Trying to think back. I've no I've seen you around now. That name sounds familiar. But hello, good afternoon. All right, that's cool. I'm glad you're here. Um, yeah, I know Indianapolis is on right now. Which I never got into Indianapolis. I don't know why. I just never did. I mean, they go fast, but it's a different type of racing than NASCAR. I don't know. It's just different. Maybe it's the cars that I don't like. I don't know. I just don't like the. I don't know what it is. I just don't like Indianapolis. I'd rather watch NASCAR or dirt track. Even though NASCAR has their, even though they have their stage racing and their ups and downs and this and that, I don't know. It's just more fun to watch NASCAR than it is Indy. My top racing is dirt track. I'd rather watch dirt track 24/7. There's nothing else that beats that. I can't wait until July. Going to a dirt track race in July. That's going to be awesome. Shout out to Aaron Reichel for winning the World of Outlaws last night at Eldora. He's one of the ones that like to run the wall. I mean, the top side up against the wall like Larson does. So shout out to him. You know, I think it's funny that World of Outlaws can't win a high limit race, but you got high limit racers going to World of Outlaw races winning. Yeah, yeah, and no. Yeah, you got a lot of foreign racers in IndyCar. Yeah, I see where you're saying. I see what you're saying with that. You're right, Ryan. There's a lot of foreign people in Indy, but that's not why I don't like it, though. That's not the reason. I think it's the tracks. I don't like the long road course tracks. I guess it is. It makes it too much of a long race, boring. Like maybe 2 hours, an hour, that's fine. But when it goes on for like 3 hours, nah, just it gets boring after a while. But yeah, you guys have a good day and peace out.